Hello everyone, it's Scott and Movie Critic back again with another video, and in today's video I will be talking about my top 10 favourite zombie movies of all time. So yeah, well, I'm going to give a quick shout out to my good friend Brandon, who's also got a YouTube channel. I'll leave a link in the description box down below. We were watching Day of the Dead at the weekend, and he suggested that I should do a top best zombie movies video of all time list, and I thought yeah, that's an absolutely fantastic idea. I'd love to do that, as I love my zombie movies and I've never actually done it before, so I thought I'd do that video. So yeah, thank you for the suggestion, Brandon, really do appreciate it, mate. And with all that being said, let's get started into my top 10. And coming in at number 10, we have an absolute classic, and that is George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead, the first proper classic zombie movie, I would say. Some might be surprised that this is this low, but I still really enjoy it. It's just not quite one of my all-time favourite zombie movies. I think it is a little bit slow in places, but I still really like the story, and I think it has some really good characters in it as well. And the zombies for the time actually look pretty good, I think. And yeah, this is quite a creepy, intense film as well. I think it overall a really good zombie movie, just not one of my all-time favourites, and that is why it's in at number 10. Coming in at number 9 is the only film that I don't actually own on any physical media, and that is Night of the Living Dead remake. Which yeah, well, I have pretty much similar sort of feelings as I do as the original with this movie. I think they're on a pretty much same sort of level. I just find the remake to be a little bit more entertaining and a little bit more rewatchable as well. Very entertaining movie. Again, got some really good characters in it. I think Tony Todd is fantastic in the remake. And yeah, just a really entertaining zombie film. Got some good gore effects from what I remember as well. So yeah, coming in at number 9 would be Night of the Living Dead remake. Coming in at number 8 is City of Living Dead, which is a film that I've always really enjoyed. I think it's one of Lucio Fulci's better movies. And I really like the score to this film. I think it's got a really creepy and atmospheric sound to it. And yeah, it's got some really good gory scenes in this. There's some really great kills in this one. And yeah, it's just a really good entertaining zombie film from the early 80s there. Really like this one. Coming in at number 7 is a film that I watched when I was very young, and that is George A. Romero's Land of the Dead, which is one of these weaker films, but I still really like this film. I thought the story was quite unique and quite interesting. Really liked the concept of this film, and it's just a really fun film. It has quite a few famous actors in it. I believe Dennis Hopper's in this one, if I remember correctly. He was a fantastic actor. It was different to see him in a different sort of role in this film. And yeah, I've just always really enjoyed this film. I think it's got a good atmosphere to it. I really like the grimy and gritty look to this movie as well. And yeah, it's just a really entertaining time. Next up, we have a classic comedy, and that is Shaun of the Dead. I don't know what to say about this film. It hasn't already been said, but it is a really funny comedy film. It's an absolute classic. Sean is Simon Pegg as Sean in this film is really funny and entertaining, and yeah, it's just such a great fun movie. And I like the fact that Sean obviously has this plan to go to Winchester because he's knows that place off by heart because he's been there a lot. And let's just say the plan doesn't go according to plan, but yeah, really fun movie. And the last 30 minutes are really good, and it's got some good gory scenes in it as well. So yeah, really great movie, Shaun of the Dead. Always enjoyed that one. Coming in at number 5, we have another great comedy zombie movie, and that is Return of the Living Dead. This is just a really fun and cheesy 80s zombie movie with some really funny characters. Always really enjoyed this one. Obviously, set in a cemetery, and the zombies in this one are really fast, and they're quite funny because they actually talk in this movie, and some of the things they say are actually quite funny. But yeah, the interesting thing is about this one is the fact that they have to burn the zombies alive, which makes it obviously a lot more difficult to kill the zombies, because obviously in most zombie films, what you got to do to kill him is obviously shoot him in the head. But in this film, that does absolutely nothing if you shoot him in the head, so you have to actually burn them physically to kill them, which is obviously quite a hard thing to do considering there's quite a lot of them and they run really fast. So yeah, always thought that was quite a interesting and unique take on the zombie killings there. But yeah, really great movie. Always really like this one. Coming in at number 4 is one of my favourites, and that is Zombie Flesh Eaters, directed by Lucio Fulci. Really like the score, composed by Fabio Frizzi. Thought the score was always really good and quite catchy. But the thing that really stands out in this film to me is the gore. Some of the gore in this film is absolutely sensational. Especially that one particular scene where that woman gets the splinter in the eye. That scene's just absolutely horrible. But and I think it really holds up to this day. That scene, it's still quite horrible and tense to watch that scene. But yeah, it's got some other really good gore effects in this film, and the zombies are quite entertaining and look really good, I think, in this film. And yeah, there's a really entertaining scene when a zombie has a fight with a shark in this film, which is quite entertaining to watch. Yeah, just a really fun retro zombie film from the late 70s, and I absolutely adore this film. Next up, we've got Train to Busan, which is a Korean zombie movie, and this is just such a tense thrill ride from start to finish. Set on this train for most of the film, and yeah, there's just a zombie outbreak on a train, and it is absolutely just really tense, and it's quite emotional by the end of the movie as well. I think it's a really got a lot of heart to the ending, and it's just really hard to watch and quite emotional. Yeah, this is a really, really great, well-made zombie movie. Really, really like this one. And coming in at second place is one of George A. Romero's best, and that is the classic Day of the Dead. I think this film is absolutely quality. This is one of my favourite films of all time. You got Captain Rhodes in this movie. He's an absolute horrible, evil bastard in this film, and you just want him to die. And yeah, it's just a really great horror film from the 80s. The gore effects done by Tom Savini and the special effects on the zombies looked absolutely fantastic. I think he absolutely nailed it with this film with the effects. And yeah, it's just got some great characters. Some of the gore in the last 30 minutes is absolutely amazing when you get to see horrible characters die in brutal ways. And yeah, the last 30 minutes is what makes this film for me. It's just absolutely mental and really entertaining to watch. But the rest of the movie is also really good. I really like the zombie bub in this movie. I think what they done with him was really quite cool. You know, obviously trying to teach him things that he knew when he was a human, and I think that was a quite a cool storyline to add to that zombie. I think they've done that really well. And yeah, this is just a really fun movie. Always loved this one. The score is absolutely incredible. Probably my favourite all-time horror score, if I'm being honest. Yeah, just a fantastic movie there. And coming in at number 1, I'm sure you all guessed it by now, but it's of course the original Dawn of the Dead. This is just such a fantastic movie. The 4 main characters are some of the most likeable characters you're ever going to see in a movie. And I think that's why I like this film so much, is because I really do care about the characters in this film, which I don't say much about many zombie films, because in most zombie films I don't care about the characters that much, but in this one I really, really do. And yeah, it's just a really fun movie from the 70s, set in a shopping mall, which is a really great location as well. And yeah, this just has some really great fun scenes. I really like the ending to this movie as well, when the biker gang come into raid the shopping mall and let all the zombies in. I think that's a really great scene after obviously they've killed all the zombies in the mall beforehand, and they're just chilling and having a good time, and then the biker gang coming at the end to ruin all their fun. But yeah, just a fantastic movie. Watched it so many times, and I will watch it a lot more times. My favourite film of all time, and that is why it's in at my number 1. And that is it for this video, guys. That is my top 10 favourite zombie movies of all time. I hope you've all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All that'd be very much appreciated. Thank you so much, everyone, and leave a list of some of your favourite zombie movies. I'd love to hear all your thoughts. And yeah, just thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. So take care everyone, and I'll see you all later.